Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, how are you? Hope you decide to stay here. Like and subscribe if you want to see more gaming content. And yeah, I'm excited for this video because this is the week I've been waiting for months, which is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet release week. And I cannot wait. So I was like, why don't I make a video on this? Okay, so I wanted to do a video on just if you don't know anything about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, just some little what they've told us so far. I will say I have seen some spoilers, but only a tiny bit, and I will not mention them in this video because I don't like giving out spoilers, and I know how a lot of people like to discover things for themselves, so this will not be one of those videos. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to, talk about the games, what each one has to offer, and help you decide which one you want to get. So first off, we're going to talk about the region. So Pokemon Scarlet Violet is set in the Paldea region, which is inspired by Spain and Portugal. So it's an open world adventure, which is different from previous Pokemon titles. Actually, the first time for Pokemon titles, which means that you're able to run around and do things in your own pace. There are different regions to visit as well as gyms, and with each gym you get to, it's not power leveled, so as you progress in the game, whichever gym you choose, the next gym will get slightly more difficult. It's similar to how Zelda was, which I think is so cool and interesting. Yeah, so the region looks so beautiful and I just can't wait to be able to explore it. The next thing, when you first start your Pokemon game, you get to pick a starter, which I'm also can't wait. So as a starter, they have Quaxley, which looks like a duck with hair. Fuecoco, which is like he looks a little like a dinosaur, and then there's Sprigatito, which my absolute and fan favorite because it's so adorable and cute. You get to pick your starter Pokemon, which would be the first Pokemon that you get before you start collecting other Pokemon around the region. There are so many new Pokemon that they've been adding for the Pokedex. So after you get your starter Pokemon, based on the game that you pick, you get to be in a class in a school. So between Scarlet and Violet, there's two different schools, and then you have like a treasure hunt assignment. There's a treasure hunt to find something, but it doesn't really explain what. Next, what is the difference between Scarlet and Violet? So Scarlet and Violet are pretty much the same game. When it comes to Pokemon games, there's always two different versions to pick, but they're the same game, but the differences would be the legendary Pokemon you get to have, as well as some extra Pokemon that are added in, which they kind of started talking about. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the legendaries names, but yeah, that's like kind of how I chose which one I wanted, which was based off the legendaries, because now you get to use the legendaries as like a form of transportation, which they're like motorbikes, which is kind of random to me, but I mean, I'll just go with it. I chose the one that looks more like a bike because the other one that for Scarlet that's designed is kind of hilarious because it's like he's designed like a bike but he runs on his hands, and that just kind of weirds me out. Honestly. But yeah, so you get to choose between those two. And the other difference, there are two different schools based on the game that you pick up. So each school has a different professor. So there's Professor Sada for Scarlet and Professor Turo for Violet, and that also was another adding factor to my decision because both of them look like supermodels. But I was leaning more towards Professor Toro because I think he's so cute. He's so cute. But yeah, I was leaning more towards Professor Toro, and yeah, it's so interesting, this new aspects with the game and how they have like the added elements, because the school thing kind of reminds me of like Hogwarts, like Harry Potter. You have your different houses. Some other features that I've seen are you get to picnic with your Pokemon to gain more companionship and like have a deep relationship with them, which I like that is so adorable to me, that you're able to make food with them just to have. Like, it kind of reminds me of Ash in the early Pokemon anime where he's like hanging out with Pikachu and of his Pokemon. It's really cute. And I like that aspect. I'm not sure if that was a feature in previous games because I actually haven't gotten to play Sword and Shield. But yeah, it looks really cute. I like that in this world you're able to, it's similar to Arceus where instead of having random encounters, which was the previous Pokemon games in the series works, you are able to see the Pokemon as you're exploring and try figure out if you want to fight them or try to catch them. And I think that also is like a nice added element, and it adds more to the experience of like exploring and just seeing more in the Pokemon world. There are a lot of cool new Pokemon to be able to collect, and Lechonk is one of the ones that I also think is adorable, and I am trying to figure out what I want to collect in my Pokemon team because there is Lechonk, which they have announced. There's also I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, Graveyard. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Which is a ghost type Pokemon. And then there's some really cute like cuddly Pokemon, and I'm really excited. So I can't tell if I want to do ghost type Pokemon, which is one of my things I was leaning towards because I like having Gengar in my team, which is on my Pokemon Arceus team. So I have to figure that out, or if I'm just gonna have a team of cute Pokemon and keep it that way. We'll see, because I want to have a theme when it comes to my Pokemon team. Yeah, so you get to go out and explore, and then now there's an extra added element with Pokemon, and when you're fighting them, that you can terrorize them. So basically I like to call it magical type. Basically you can make your Pokemon have like a magical girl transformation where you throw this Terra type thing at them for them to like crystallize, and then based on the elements they are, like there's certain elements that they become more powerful from the Terastlization. And I think that it looks so beautiful and so just like extra and glamorous, and I can't wait to be able to like experiment with how the Terra types work in battle. The next thing that is cool about this Pokemon is there is online co-op gameplay. So I don't play, as I say before, I don't play a lot of co-op games, but I think it's cool with a game like this that you're able to explore, that you can play with friends online and like explore the Paldea region. So I'm really like excited to test that out. And also it's like, I think it's like an extra added feature with, you know, gathering people online, like having a Discord. That was probably one of my favorite things about Animal Crossing is like the camaraderie when it comes to like doing a co-op. It makes it so much more fun when, you know, you can like get online with your friends to hunt down Pokemon and find shinies. And I feel like that is probably gonna be like a big competition, like who can get to a shiny first. Like there are so many different ideas I can come up with when it comes to like doing online play. You can come up with little games. I just really like that, and I just like that this new Pokemon game is just adding all these different elements to refresh the series and make it something that everyone can enjoy. So I'm really excited. And I post this up, it's gonna be probably a day or two before Pokemon releases, and I think that I'm trying to figure out if I want to stream it live or not. I am so like weird when it comes to streaming live because I like to post my gameplays, but I feel like streaming live, it's like extra anxiety for me. So we'll see if I figure that out, because I don't know if my internet connection was good enough, those types of aspects. So let me know if you want me to live stream it. I'll try, but I'm also getting my copy in the mail, so I'm not even sure what time it's gonna come in to be able to start playing. But yeah, what do you guys think of the new Pokemon game? Which one are you getting, Scarlet or Violet? And also, what starter Pokemon are you getting? I'm excited for this game. I can't wait for it to release, and I just feel like it just feels like Christmas, but I can play it before Christmas. I don't have to wait till Christmas Day to play. I'm definitely gonna be posting a gameplay if I don't end up doing a live stream, but I hope all of you guys are doing well. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.